Hello and welcome to X and Y Gaming, another Minecraft video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a hallway. But not, you know what, I'm not going to stop at a hallway. I'm going to show you how I created the entire villager trading center. So let's jump right in. Oh man. It starts with coercing a villager to give me a map for a water temple, so from it I can obtain sponges. With the sponges later dried, I placed them down the water pillar I had foolishly created. Now, with the area dry, it was time to dig underneath their work area and start hollowing it out. Yeah, it's probably big enough. I don't know how many villagers I really need, but I knew I had to accommodate a fair amount of villagers. The whole overarching aesthetic is to embrace the deep slate and crystals from the OG 1.17 update. I want there to be a work area and a living area, which goes to give the design a real USS Enterprise kind of look to me. Now, thankfully, I fixed the weird lining. I'm trying to go for a pseudo-stained glass look, so these purple glass blocks against redstone lamps will have to do the trick. The walls are admittedly just randomly placed deep slate blocks to help give it a look of variance more so than uniformity. Also, as I'm putting the walls up, I'm attempting to make use of lanterns to help with the lighting. Why did I write it like that? Once the walls are complete, I can finally break their temporary housing. Beware of creepers. No! Damn it! Off! The roof is simply the underside of the block with slabs as to prevent mobs from spawning on it, followed by slabs along the wall lines for the same reason. Eventually, I got tired of going out my new front door, so I made a new hallway to better beeline towards the VTC. It was a little raw and ugly at first, but so am I 100% of the time. After replacing all the boring stone with glorious deep slate and deep slate-like blocks, I also opted to put in lanterns for additional lights. Look, I know this is objectively and morally wrong, but I need to get rid of these carrots so I can grow some wheat. I promise I put the carrots back after I was done. I needed bread so I could make these guys bone. So I can do this little song and dance over and over. I do manage to land on useful enchants like feathers or obsidian. Also, there's a bunch of exploration that I clipped down for a diary entry video, so if you're wondering where a bunch of my stuff comes from, it's the dungeons arise in conjunction with me just not including it in this video. But hey, don't worry, there'll be an exploration-based video, but for now, let's check out the fact that I got impatient waiting for my guys to bone, so I trapped and trained this guy instead. He's a farmer now, by the way, and I did it so I would never have to grow wheat ever again. Ooh, this is the part where I get tired of having so much crap in my inventory, and then I caved and made a bunch of super tools. Namely, the Gobber sniper sword, where you use 2 bows and another star to make a staff, and then combine the staff and a sword in a smithing table. You make a sword that can, you guessed it, shoot arrows. And infinitely. So that's 2 weapons in one. And then I combine my pickaxe, my axe, and my shovel into a shovel pickaxe axe. Or a paxel. There's also an Of the Stars version that basically just has unlimited torches, but no thanks. Yeah, I have a night vision for now. Thanks, anyway. Also, that sniper sword has a cooldown, but that can be changed in the config file, so I hear. I already had a sword with looting 3 on it, but I put it down somewhere and lost it. I need to stop losing things. Like my temper. As my villagers' number grew, so did my enchantments. Sharpness 5, efficiency 5, all the good ones. Except on breaking and mending, since the Gobber tools are unbreakable and all that. Also, yes, I get my experience by casually looking at Endermen. It's great. One of the last things I knew I needed to add to this build was a cover roof of some kind. The pillars are just 2x2 columns, but the whole roof is this amethyst blocks, even though I went on to put out slabs along the entire top. But for the bottom, I went with a bit of an open ore look, like what I did with the floor down below. The purple glass just seems to be par for the course with these builds. Oh, and I also put these glass and wall dividers here. And that is the conveniently condensed version of how the Villager Trading Center came to be. I really hope you liked today's video, and I definitely hope you enjoy the Villager Trading Hall. as much as I've had fun building it. And I also encourage you to keep in mind that forgiving is not forgetting, and that learning and growing from your mistakes are inherently different than simply putting it under you. It's like Ozzy said, learn how to love and forget how to hate. Thank you for watching.